My name is Chastity Raybuck-Bonilla. I've been an educator for about 12 years. The last 4 years I've been an assistant principal, and this is my leadership legacy statement. First, I want to start with a little reflection on my career and what has brought me here. During my last year of teaching, second to my last year of teaching, at an award ceremony from our staff and administration at the end of the year, there was this one staff member who always got up and gave paper plate awards. And it was kind of something that everybody wanted because it was so unique. There were plaques there were all kinds of different things, but the paper plate award from one of the teachers, a history teacher, was something pretty special. So one year he gave me a paper plate award for being the most inspirational teacher to him that year. And that just sat with me, and that made me feel so good to feel like I had inspired someone. So I'll put that on pause, but that's one of the biggest contributors of my legacy statement and what I want to be remembered of. The second thing that popped up was one day at a back to school meeting, my principal got up at the front of the staff and he said, "You guys need to treat every student as if they're your own child." And I had just had a baby, and that statement resonated with me for some reason. I suppose I was in a hormonal state of mind, but that statement has resonated with me, and I've always kept it close to my heart. And again, that's contributed to what I want to be remembered for. And last, my students. I wish I could post pictures of them so that you could see who they are, but I never really took pictures because of, protection and parent permission slips and those things. But I had so many students that made such an impact on my life. My avid students who still keep in touch with me and let me know where they're at and how they're doing in college. Alejandra, one of my very, very first students who didn't like me at first, but ended up starting to really, we started up to care for each other. Chris, who is an amazing human being who is now serving our country. And just these students and their stories all have impacted me in such a way that I want them to remember me as someone who believed in them, who had hope in them, and who inspired them in some way. So what I want to be remembered as is someone who makes others feel good, someone who lifts people up and who instills hope when they don't have any hope. I want to be remembered as someone who people feel like is a positive influence in their life. So that's the basis of my legacy statement. My core values to help me with this legacy, I have 5 core values. The first is to have hope and faith in people. I know it sounds a little naive, and sometimes I'm setting myself up for disappointment, but having that hope and having that faith, being able to pick people up or believe in them when they don't believe in themselves is huge for me. The other part of that is having faith in myself. So taking a leap of faith. I never thought that my principal in a tiny school 40 minutes from where I lived, who knew nothing about me, would ever hire me as his assistant principal. And he did. He took a chance on me. He gave me a great position, and I feel like I'm in a really good spot right now. In a really good spot with my district. I had moved schools since then, but it's all for a good change, and just taking faith really got me there. The second is passion. Without passion, there's no point in doing what we do. And I truly believe that right now I'm still very passionate about what we're doing. I'm very passionate about education. I'm passionate about my students and just helping them become great individuals. My third is love the tribe. So whatever tribe I might be in at the time. So right now I'm in a tribe of a school of 1,700 students with a little over 100 employees, and just to love my tribe. So whatever my students need, love up on them, make sure they have what they need, show gratefulness and gratitude to my teachers, make them feel appreciated, say thank you, give out positive praise, and just really make sure that I love my tribe and make sure I'm taking care of them, bringing them donuts, bringing them coffee, whatever the case may be. Number 4 is always have gratitude. Gratitude for the small things. In this kind of line of work, you need gratitude. You need to be thankful for the small wins and be thankful for the small things in life. And that's just a great life lesson. Every day before I go to bed, I write down the 5 things that I'm grateful for that day, even the smallest things, cuddles from my son, a smile in the hallway from someone that I might have upset by giving them a detention, gratitude for everything, and last, a sense of humor. Me and the other APs joke that we should have our own podcast about the things you would never believe happen in a high school. But we have to have a sense of humor. Some days we deal with some really difficult situations with difficult parents or difficult students. Some days we walk away feeling like we got hit by a Mack truck, but we keep our sense of humor, we keep smiling, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so having that sense of humor is super important. And I just hope that I'm remembered for all 5 of those things. I hope I'm remembered for having a positive impact on people. I hope I'm remembered for being inspirational. And that's my legacy statement.